Hello everybody! I wanted to do a training video for you today on prizes. I've seen a bunch of questions, especially from the new people, on what you have to cover and what Jamberry covers and what are good prizes and what certain things consist of. So, basically, when you throw a party, the hostess rewards come from Jamberry. So everything on that chart that I don't have right here, everything on that chart, so the one that's sales number based, that comes directly from Jamberry. You will order those for your hostess at the end of her party. You don't have to pay for those. Those don't come out of your money. Those come straight from Jamberry. Lots of other people will run promotions, or you'll see a lot of people do a party points game. I do it in all my parties to try and boost participation. So you get points based on participation and orders and everything else. So any prizes or giveaways you do outside of those hostess rewards, they are on you. They come from your personal stash. So the party prize game, whatever comes out of that, that's from you. If you run a Monday sale where every order gets a accent sheet, that's from you. Basically anything except for the hostess rewards on that hostess rewards chart. Anything else you decide to do is totally on you. That's part of why doing a launch party for yourself is really good, because it kind of gives you some product to work with as far as having stuff to give away, because people love free stuff. So here are some examples of what most people use for giveaways. The first is something called an accent sheet. This is consultant lingo for I am giving you a sheet of samples, but I'm going to make them sound cooler by calling them an accent sheet. So an accent sheet is just a sheet of samples. That's all it is. This would be your smallest prize. So if you are doing a game and you don't want to give away a ton of stuff because you don't think the party's necessarily going well and you don't want to be in the hole, you'd want to do something like an accent sheet, because this is a really cheap prize for you. Some people will not appreciate this prize. They will say, it's free. You're giving me just 5 free things. So you may need to defend it a little bit. I don't do this one very often for that reason. I only do this for very small prizes, because I hear a lot of, but those are free. That's not a prize, those are free. But these are, like, I've seen really great manicures done with, like, I saw one that was all navy quatrefoil, but then one person used a sample navy stripe from the accent sheet on, and it looked amazing. I just did one with red lacquer, and I put the Lace Noir from last year's accent sheet on my, and it looked amazing. So you can do nice things with this prize, but unless the person has a ton of other Jamberries, they won't necessarily know what to do with it. So this is your smallest prize. It is called an accent sheet when it is a prize. It is called free samples when it's a free sample. Your next prize up will be a petty pack, what's called a petty pack, or just a pedicure if you just want to call it that. A petty pack has the 2 largest wraps, because this is all you need for a pedicure. So you will cut off the 2 largest wraps off of one of your sheets, and then there are papers that you can stick them on. I have these in the files section, so you can download it, and I bring them to Staples because it's cheaper to print in color at Staples than using my printer, which eats ink. So I just bring them to Staples, and they do 2 to a sheet, and I send them on their way. And these have all the instructions and show you how to cut it. So, and then you just stick it on there, and it looks all professional and nice, and it says Jamboree Pedicure Kit. Some people include, so you can just do this if you want. Some people include an orange stick, which may cost you more in shipping, because they can puncture through the envelope and stuff. Some people send an alcohol swab. Some people send files. I send a file with this is my Pedi Pack. These are files that I got off nailfiles.com, and I send it with one of these, and bada bing bada boom, it's a pretty cheap prize for me to be sending out. So that is the next level up. So I do that for like mediocre parties, or I do one of those for bingo. If you win bingo, you get one of these. The next level up is what they call a mini mani set. It's basically, it's just a manicure. Basically a half sheet. This is a half sheet. So you take off the pedicure and you got a manicure. Some people just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do the bottom 5 wraps. I don't like that because this is my thumbnail. So if you sent me this, I couldn't do anything with it. I mean, I could use them for accent nails, but that's not a manicure for me. So I just cut the pedicure off and give them the rest. It makes it a little bit better of a prize. So it'll be your 3rd level up prize. I do a special where anyone who buys the total package gets one of these. That's more than cost effective for me. With these, I don't have any sort of special paper. So I just put them in one of my old Jamboree sleeves, one of the purple envelopes that the jams come in. I put it in there. I include one of the little instruction sheets from the tearaway pad, and if I'm feeling generous, I'll throw a nail file in there too, because I got a big bucket of them. So that would be your 3rd level up prize. Your 4th level up prize could be a half sheet, and then for obviously really good stuff, you'd give a full sheet. Always, when deciding what kind of prize to give, remember, this is money out of your pocket. Every prize you give is money out of your pocket. So always decide when you're creating your specials, always make sure you know exactly what you're getting paid for that special or for that sale, and then plan your prize accordingly. So if you are doing a special for every buy 3 get 1 that is sold that day, you don't want to give away a huge prize with that. You're only making, I think, $13 on that sale. So don't give away a full sheet, because you're not going to make anything. You're not going to make any money. And I've seen many people run the buy 3 get 2 special, and I don't understand it. You're kind of breaking even on it. So unless you really, really need PRV, it's not cost effective for you, and it is demeaning your brand by giving too much away. People aren't going to order when you're not running a special like that, because they know eventually you'll be running a special like that. So it's going to, in the long run, it'll hurt your own sales. So you want to give away enough to kind of push them over the edge to take out their credit card, but don't give away so much that it will hurt your sales in the long run. I don't understand the buy 3 get 2 special unless you are desperate. So I really think you're hurting yourself in the long run with that one. So some examples of what I do, and I think I'm on the cheaper side of prizes, but I'm good enough that it does tend to work. People will see that I'm running the special, and they'll finally place their order. So what I do is I run one special where if you buy three get one deal, you get a petty pack with it. So that's a cheap prize for me. That's nothing expensive for me, so I'm making plenty of money on that sale. If they place over $100 order, I give them a free half sheet, which is super nice for them, and it's not costing me too much either. So and then I do one where if you buy the total package, which is an $85 sale, you get a manicure. So those are smallish prizes, but they're enough to push people over the edge, which is exactly that sweet spot you want to be in. You don't want to make your product cheaper than it should be, but you do want to entice people to walk over and get their wallet. So, so those are the prizes. Those are some ideas on how to use. Because you're running a business and you're not giving away stuff. You need to run your business like a business. So that's it. Yeah. All right, those are prizes. And that should help with some of the prize terminology like petty pack and mini manny and accent sheet. All right, guys, bye.